use irrigation at night or during the day, and this has helped my overall turf health, no algae, increased playability, increased golfer satisfaction, increased speed. So it's been an amazing tool for us.
I hear about moisture, I hear about salinity, I hear about EC. I put it up on the screen here because I've got it linked in here, so we've got the temperature as well, the soil, everything. I hear these things, but I don't actually know anything about it. So since we've had this for 2 years, and knowing before that we had a problem with salinity here, so as soon as we got this thing, then it was something that I was able to look at on a regular basis and see how we're doing, and provide condition of the golf course on a day-to-day basis where we can have it as good as we can do the whole time, optimum condition, ready for a tournament within 2 weeks' time. We've gone through stages before. We've come in the next day and we've actually had areas of the golf course where we've lost some turf on it. We haven't in the last 2 years lost any turf on the golf course. Is it a coincidence that that's been the last 2 years that we've been using POGO? No, it's not.
It gives me the peace of mind knowing that first my staff is walking on the greens, and it gives me the peace of mind knowing that the greens are being watered. If I have a meeting in town or I'm off, I know that the staff is here and they're pogoing and I can see it. So for myself or like the GM or anyone else who can access the POGO information, it gives us the peace of mind knowing that greens aren't being burnt in the afternoon, because it can be quite intense with heat here and the winds. So it's a huge tool just for my self-confidence of knowing that my staff is watering. My staff has to show me after they water the green to make sure the percentage is correct and the green has water for the night. So as you can see, they only watered the red and turned it around and it's 18.7. And this is what they do when we need to water the green. They'll show me after they water to make sure it's not overwatered or underwatered. This green was watered perfectly. You can see that I still have some, they only water the red spot and there's no blue. So I have peace of mind. And then the GM has peace of mind because he can then look in the computer and make sure that the greens are being watered correctly. So I don't need to be here from 4:30 to 6 every single day, 7 days a week. I can be home and not worried because I can watch it on my phone showing the POGO readings, and then the guys go back out after they've been watered and I make sure that they're watered. So now I have the comfortability of staying home and enjoying more of my life instead of having to work 14, 16 hours.
We've seen an increase in play. People are coming back, people are talking about it. We've held the Thailand Open for the last 2 years. Last year we held the Thailand Open on 2 weeks' notice, and we got it in a very playable condition, condition that the players were very satisfied. It was the best that they'd played on tour up to that stage of the year. Held again this year and they said the golf course was even better. So constant improvements to the golf course, constant improvements with the greens, and I know we're not even scratching the surface with what I know or what I've heard the POGO can do. And that comes back to the satisfaction of the members. Our members are really, really satisfied at the moment, and I would probably say that at the moment we're one of the best maintained golf courses, if not in Thailand, in Asia as well. Yeah. They come back in, they say, oh, the greens are the best we played on. These are fantastic at the moment, and that comes down to being able to control it.
We're finding that by using the POGO, the ball roll is much more smoother because the consistency of water in the green. So we have determined what our wilting point was. Originally it was around 10%, and now I think we're down below 8%. I don't really stress anymore over it because the roots are starting to increase, so it's helping us.
you can see the salt levels before you can see it with your eye. Right?
Exactly.
This tool is identifying the salt where you cannot see it with your eye until it's too late.
Exactly. POGO, amazing.
Another thing is we're actually GPSing the golf course. It's an amazing tool as I can now, we've expanded fairways out, we've decreased fairways, we've increased tees, we've increased around greens. So by going out and pogoing these areas and identifying through the GPS system, we can now identify how big these areas are. And it's actually saving the company money, because when we do chemical apps or we do fertilizer apps, we know exactly how big it is. We're not just using old data that is irrelevant. And fairways come in and come out all the time. So by having that technology, it's been an amazing tool for us to save the company money.
You know when the greens are weak or they're going to be weakening by looking into the POGO.
We no longer have to wait to see it with our eyes. We can see it before the factor, which is saving us time and effort and
money.
And money.
Time, effort, complaints. So thank you, POGO. I can now sleep at night.